Hey, what's going on, guys? We're back at it again. As always, Prototype 003, also known as Dylan. It's my real name, but go by Prototype 003 when I'm on here playing Pokemon trading card game online. So today, my challenge is it's another grass challenge. So my last video that I uploaded, I played this grass deck, and like I said, it's an ongoing process. Some of you might call it an ongoing struggle, but so I'm gonna keep playing with this grass deck a bit and see if we can make it a winner. So I've got a basic Pokemon that I can start on my bench, Snivy, and I'm not going first. My opponent's gonna go first, so that'll give me the ability to do 30 damage because I'm gonna put this Muscle Band onto my Snivy since it's my only Pokemon currently. Maybe we'll get lucky and knock out this Cosmog in 2 turns. And okay, well, he's got a bench, so before I could even say it, we didn't get the chance to knock out our opponent in 2 turns, but looks like he's playing a Lunala deck. He's got the Lunala coin, so the Cosmog, he's probably going to get a Cosmo or the Lunala. He might already have the other. Okay. Energy. Looks like my opponent got a good hand. I have the town map. Unless he started with the Cosmoem, I'm going to be able to do a bit of damage to him. Oh, that's really unfortunate that I have Servine and Superior in my prize cards. Okay, so let's see. Because next turn I'm able to do 40 damage, so that does 70. I don't think... Wait, 40... Yeah. Let me see. He's going to switch to his bench. Yay. Yeah. So that was a problem that I was talking about yesterday with this deck, is that I don't have enough bench presence. And that Snivy is one... I might want to play something like a Timer Ball, or... Like, I have Great Balls in this deck, but they're not, obviously... They're not that great if you don't get the cards you need in the 7. There. I can knock out this Curlia next turn. I'll be able to evolve then to Servine. Let me see here. This needs 3 energy on it. Okay. So I'm going to go with this cut. Shit. So he's going to move all energy from this Pokemon to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. Okay. So I lose all of my energies. This is not the card you want to have. Times the amount of energy attached to this Pokemon. This is not the card you want. I'm just gonna... You may lose the game. That's so funny. I lost anyway. Yeah. Okay. So that was unfortunate. Yeah, we're gonna go into the deck manager really quick here. Grab this Grass 0. So I haven't actually gotten Decide Why at all, and since I'm running Superior as my sweeper, I might actually just get rid of these, to be honest. I might take this Rowlet out. This is what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to put in another trainer card, and it's going to be a Pokeball type card. I don't want to do a Great Ball. I'm thinking of possibly doing a Timer Ball, which is really helpful for evolving the, well, let me see, what is this? It only has 1 retreat cost. This has 4. This has 2. This has 1. None of these, see, none of these are very large. Even the Golisopod. Okay, so I might just do a. I'm gonna put in a level ball, and then I'm gonna put in the Pokemon. A couple of grass types, that Morlo and its evolution Shinotic, which with its ability in a grass deck, it's pretty much quintessential. I didn't want to do it in the last video because I thought it was kind of like cheap. Obviously you're playing to win, but I don't know. So we're gonna do grass 0.1. So now it doesn't seem right playing Rowlet as the. I could use my Chespin coin. And this background. So let's see how this works out now. I'm gonna go back at it now. Grass 0.1. So the idea with the Shinotic and then also putting in the level ball is that it gives me more ability to fill out my bench at least. And if not fill out my bench, maybe at least evolve my Pokemon so that I'm not losing, like you saw with that last game, losing with just basic Pokemon. Either as my only active Pokemon or my bench is just basic Pokemon. Because yeah, it'd be great to have stage 2, even stage 1 Pokemon, so that I can do something, sort of. Okay. So my opponent gets the flip. We'll see what he chooses. If he chooses to go first. I don't have a stage. I don't even have a stage 1, but I don't have a basic Pokemon. A Pokemon to put on my active slots. And he's got that cool deck box that you can get from the store. I have yet to get that one. I don't know, I didn't like the Milotic card. If anything, I would have gotten there's currently a, Malamar. It's a Malamar card that I don't think it comes with a deck box, but the Malamar card and then a couple of packs that it comes with are really cool. And I think it has a coin, maybe. But it's really cool. Oh, wow. Look at that. Outrage. Zekrom. Okay. Put in your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. So, okay. I'm going to play this. I'm going to save my... Okay, so now we have the evolutionary line. I'm going to save this so that I can actually do some damage next turn, hopefully. As long as he doesn't knock me out. Does 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. He's just going to be doing 20s, which is fine for me. I'm not going to evolve this, probably. It's probably going to just get knocked out. But it gives me a chance to set up my Snivy into Superior. That actually gives me 3 turns then as well. So yeah, I'm just going to do this, evolve this. If we can get the Moralol. Fortunately, we can't. But if we had gotten the Moralol, that would have been great, because then Shinotic would have been able to just let me set up. But what I will do is just keep grabbing these energy with Chespin. I also don't want to hit this, because he has the Lucky Helm, to give him more the ability to draw more cards. Okay, that's cool. He's playing a very electric-centric deck. She is the gym leader, Elisa from, what's it called? Black and White. I think she is. I'm pretty sure she is the gym leader from that. If not, Black and White 2, which is what Zekrom's from as well. So there it is. This is actually very good for me. I'm gonna get the chance to set this up. Put this on here. Grab another Grass Energy, and for the exchange of one prize, this is actually great. Because now next turn, I can put Shinotic, use its ability, throw another Grass type on the bench, and this is what I was talking about that I was having trouble with before, is building a bench. Like, my opponent has a bench set up, but he has no energy attached to that bench. Whereas now I'm going to put the Superior out, and the Superior is now set up. So I can do this, put that there, grab a Pokemon, which is going to be, I'm going to grab Wimpod, because actually Golisopod, it was one of the reasons that I also wanted to make a grass deck, because it's just kind of a cool card in general. Double Slash. I'm not gonna knock it out anyway, but okay, let's go for it. Let's see what we get. Wow, that's really unfortunate. Should have just gone for the Mega Drain. I could have done 90 damage. I could have knocked it out in 2 turns. It's okay. It's gonna be 3 turns now. Really, that was a bad play on my part. Really bad play. Now also he Bolt Strike. This. I'm going to use my town map. I did get the double colorless, which I can put onto my Wimpod, set it up, evolve that. Only did. Okay. It's an interesting choice that he doesn't do the 40 damage to himself, because, like, in that case, it kind of wouldn't have mattered, because he's, like, he doesn't die then. From, let's see, what is that, 70 plus 1 plus 40, 110, and then next turn he can do Outrage. I don't know. I think that was the wrong play my opponent made. But now also Golisopod can sort of come in here and, yeah, I can just set my bench up now. Each player shuffles. I don't want my opponent to be able to draw anymore if I can avoid it, so we'll just Mega Drain here. I'm at full health again. See, and now my opponent has more cards, and now if I use N, he actually loses cards. So that's a good little trade, I think. Just again, I'm kind of confused about the choice, because now that they're at 100, I can knock them out next turn, and Superior is still alive. So, you know, kind of weird. But we'll Illuminate here. Pick up the Servine. Evolution. Could do this. I mean, why not? Paralyze, okay. Well, Mega Drain, because I want to have this alive, if I can. I get to pick up I'll take the energy. And the reason I do that is I don't need either of these Snivy. I have a Servine on the bench, Superior in my hand. Superior's up front here. My next card my next Pokemon I'm going to be playing anyway is Golisopod with the armor ability, so which is really great. And I mean, just look at this card too, though. Like, look at that background. Crazy. I love it. So Golisopod has a built-in hard charm anyway. So it's 40 damage to one of your bench Pokemon. That's great. I like that. I like it a lot. So now we play this Golisopod. We'll continue to set up. I'm probably going to start setting up my second Servine into Superior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now this is where I play N. Because I'll grab this Yanmega, evolve that on my bench, play N, and my opponent's essentially losing cards while I'm gaining cards. And that's really the way you want to use it. And that, wow, that actually turned out to be an amazing draw for me. So I don't need to attach this muscle band yet, so I'm not going to. Like, if it would have made a difference, I would have attached it, but because I'm going to knock this out in 2 turns anyway, so if he might grab a N. Okay. So now I'm going to know that next turn he might play the N card, so I'm going to attach this muscle band, probably to my Superior. Big Marcelo. Yeah, exactly. So now, what he doesn't realize is that I knock it out anyway, because now I'm going to attach my muscle band. And this is the point where I say, you mad? Because I'll put Drampa on the bench. I'll Illuminate, look for... grab Virizion, I guess. So, and now I can just knock this thing out. He didn't expect that. So, I'll grab another energy. Like I said, my bench is full at this point too, so just, I don't need to have more setup. So, although I only have one of these in my deck, it's not going to have any place on my bench, so no point in grabbing that. Rather shuffle the energies back into my deck and have the chance of drawing those. Being able to set up more of my bench that I already have all here, they just need energies on them. Floatstone's really good. I think I can put that onto... What? He didn't... Oh. Okay. So, I'm going to start setting up my Yanmega as well. It does have an electricity weakness, but doing 70 damage and also having the ability of agility is great. Okay, so, and I'm not going to use my energy recycler yet because if this Golisopod gets knocked out, which it will probably next sort of turn, then I'd imagine that... Actually, I'll grab the chestnut, because I mean, why not? Okay, so now is the point where I could also even floatstone this. I don't think so. I think it's a better play to sacrifice it, because my opponent's now forced to do 40 damage to another Pokemon. If he does 40 damage to that Raichu, it's really not great for him. My Superior goes in at full health, and they forfeit. They realize that I had a very very large lead. So I had the upper hand there. Yeah. So this deck works out if I'm able to set up my bench as quickly as I did. The problems that I've been having is that I've been forced to mulligan a few times. I mean, being forced to mulligan like 3 times gives your opponent a huge advantage. Right now I should have the advantage, unless he plays a deck has a lot of the water types that have the steel weakness rather than the grass weakness. So, yeah. So having this Snivy, or Snivy, however you want to say it. Okay. My opponent has the Whiscash, Dive Ball, a couple of other energy. I would say he's playing it. Oh, this, yeah, okay, rescue. Put a Pokemon from your discard right on your hand. So, this is exactly what I was talking about with my deck, where I didn't want this to happen to me, because now what he's giving me is 1, 2 additional cards. I mean, that's kind of huge. Because I'm going to be able to play Servine, set it up, get into Superior. I would have gotten this on my... Well, I probably would have gotten this next draw. It would have been kind of lucky, but just the idea that, you know, a lot of people, usually what they try and do is they want to draw through their deck a lot. It's either you draw through your deck or you're searching a lot. So in this case, now what I can do is put this on here. I'm going to play this. I'm going to go for the double slash, because if I get at least 1 heads, it's worth it. I don't get any, so it's not. Yeah, so now my opponent gets the opportunity, if he does play the energy on, to get rid of my double colorless energy. And if he does manage to do that, which, okay, there it goes. Oh, wait, is it a basic energy or is it? No, an energy. Okay, so, like, that's... I'm kind of mad about that, but, I mean, that's the game I play here, so... And I did end up having the double colorless anyway. Able to do that. It was an EX card, so I do get 2 cards from my prize pool. And so yeah, this is as a steel weakness. You might be able to evolve this, but you won't be able to do any damage to me. He's not able to evolve it. I'm going to knock this thing out. So my opponent got lucky for a second, but I got luckier, I guess you can say. And now at this point, so Superior is a grass card that is able to sweep by itself, which is really nice. He doesn't really need any support. Like you can, like I'm using Muscle Band. I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take the Morlow. It's actually not necessary to do any of this. I'm just realizing now, because I knock this thing out, and that's it. I do manage to do 180 damage though, which is great, because victory for me. But I'm trying to, yeah, finish this up, and I did. Complete that daily challenge. Get some coins, gets me to level 2. Oh boy, I get these grass card backs. So I think it's important that I do this now. I go to my deck manager and I just put those grass cards as my backs. Deck box. Yeah, so we're all set now. So yeah, I'll do an event. Well, wait, actually, do I want to do an event? I don't think this can play in standard. This grass deck that I have. Let me see. No, it can't. I can't even use this electric deck that I have set up. That's kind of funny. Do I have any other challenges? I don't. So I'll just play another regular game because we love Pokemon. So this will be the last one though, and it's looking to be a good one. This person's playing Grass Psychic Dragon, so that's thing is too, if you've seen all of the dragons, they all have the specific energies that they use. Well, energy combinations. So you can sort of guess. Like, I think that Dragonite uses the Grass Electric combination. I'm thinking Grass Psychic, I think, is No, Giratina is Dark Psychic, I think. I'm not really sure. Okay, great. I'm glad my card's backs didn't go. I don't know why that happens sometimes. But I guess it is what it is. I'm sure that we'll see, because he was probably running a very specific dragon deck. So playing Chespin first, I will just grab those energies that I can. Interesting. He's playing that. Okay. So I can see here that I do have the full evolutionary line for Wimpod. I have Snivy, and I at least have a Superior. So I'm going to grab the Snivy because more than likely I do have one of my 3 Ceravines in my deck. And I'm just going to Tree Climb now, grab energy cards. This Chespin is not that great. I don't know, Tree Climb, sort of like a 1-for-1. I don't think is necessarily, like, there are much better cards. Like if you play water decks where you have Articuno and yeah, well, that definitely wasn't great. I am going to be able to Seed Bomb here though, so we're going to do that. Because get out of here. You're lucky. You're lucky that we didn't kill you on the spot. But now I can actually retreat and put Snivy in. Keep my Chespin alive. Not waste that double colorless energy on it. Maybe keep this thing alive and we'll have a Chestnut suite. Oh right. Okay, so it is the Giratina. Okay, I thought that was the case. I wasn't positive, but okay. So we were already poisoned. Yeah, it's really lucky for us that happened. What I think I'm gonna do is actually retreat, remove this grass energy, and yeah, then just knock this thing out to keep my Chespin alive. Because I actually only have one of those in my deck, so like the Snivy is a little more expendable. Your opponent reveals his hand reduced. So they're gonna get rid of my double colorless and one of my grass energies. Really unfortunate. But then they're also gonna see that I have N. So they know that I'm going to. Okay. Kind of see that's a situation where I probably would have saved my timer ball. if I were them, at least. But I can, I'm going to set up my Tropius. Since he only has the 2 energy, and I'm not going to play this end, I'm going to play Shauna instead, because that's the card I just drew, and it prevents giving my opponent more cards as well. Let me do this. And now if my opponent does play a double colorless, or dragon, or any sort of special energy onto Giratina, I do have the Drampa to answer. I have my extra Snivy on the bench now. I'm in a very good position. Okay, so he's not able to get that. I'm going to use a level ball here. Grab this Ceravine. Yeah. See if we can get that paralysis. If we do, that's great. Nice. I can set up Drampa. Also, Berserk on Drampa is now an option. It'll do 150 damage. It'll be able to knock out this Giratina, who has 3 counters, 3 damage counters, 30 damage on it. If I get a double colorless here, that would be amazing. Okay, and we're gonna put this extra energy we have onto Drampa. I could have. Now, what I could have done is I could have Flowstoned out. Well, no, because see, this is the case where I'm saying Chespin's not as great, because putting the grass energy on and then searching for an extra grass energy is sort of just, I guess, sort of wasting the grass energy on Chespin. So yeah, at this point I will put in my I guess I'll put, wait, let me see, 110, 100. I'll put Tropius, because it survives a turn. Use this, see what we get here. I probably want my Professor Kukui card, if I'm able to knock this Giratina EX out. And probably an energy. So we're in a very precarious situation, because now with the Giratina EX, as you guys have seen me playing it in my decks, is that you can't play tools, special energy, or stadium cards. So the good thing about putting those energy onto Drampa is that he doesn't need special energy, but I do need to draw an energy, like a single energy, on my next turn now, because he's going to knock this out. So this is it right here. If I don't get an energy, I did. Oh, beautiful. So, goodbye. That was the threat of his deck, obviously. That's why he's the only reason that you play. Yep, okay. Goodbye. Goodbye, my opponent. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. This is a really good one, actually. We got to show off the grass deck. I'm going to put these sleeves on here. Snivy actually showing that it's a really big threat still to the metagame, I guess, to the EX cards. Obviously, if you play a Fire EX card like Charizard EX, Snivy's not gonna be able to match up, but into probably like, where you saw right there, Giratina EX should be a threat, but playing grass cards into it, it works. Drampa, obviously, amazing card as well, so keep that in mind when you're building your decks there. Thanks for watching, though. Like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz, and yep, see you next time.